Holy crap, is it channel update time? Why, yes, it is channel update time. So anyways, yes, now it is kind of disappointing. This is my upload for today. That's also because I'm kind of busy. The day all your air boys, air girls, and everything will be seeing this. I'm celebrating Panda '09's 13th birthday. He is now a teenager. So now we can. Yes, he's a teenager. He's 10 years old now. No. We're both now teenagers, and now we can both be angsty brats. But anyways, a channel update. So basically, happiest day the happiest day in the rest of the Gmod stuff will come back. The next time you probably see that stuff is like months later, probably, but it will still take place in January of this year, because that's canonically when this stuff happens, because it's after all that Christmas. But either because but either way, this is gonna give me more freedom to do more like gaming videos and and then on my Airland channel I will be doing Gmod stuff. For that all stuff is like non-canon stuff. However, there's something I want to bring up. So a very, very long time ago, well, actually, this is going to take a lot of parts, so yeah, just bear with me. But either way, a very, very long time ago, I was at Lake Erie because, my family owns a condo there, and I was watching videos, and I saw Five Nights at Lost Freddy's Part 1, and I was like, is this one of those weird animation thingies? Because I was in 4th grade at the time, so I feel like I'd be much stupider than I am now. But when I watched it, I was introduced to this Gmod role-playing crap. And then I went hey, I remember 2 years ago when Panda '09 had used its very, very, very bare FNAF knowledge, even for then, to make something called a Bonnie comic. And then we made many more. Well, more like he started to make the second one that never got finished, but the story was planned. Then I made and planned out the rest of the story for that first universe. And then in 4th grade, we made a second universe, which was very different. And I went hey, this is something I would have loved to do back then. However, I'm much bigger brain in 4th grade, and I'm even bigger brain than I was in 4th grade now. But either way, I remember those, and I was like, what if I try something like this guy was doing? Because I always wanted to do something like that back in the olden days. However, that old Bonnie comic thing got left behind in the dust to never make a freaking appearance. So, to make up for that, on Airland, you might actually get to see a series, which, judging by of all plans for my YouTube channel keeps going on, my story for Gmod forward keeps going on forward, the way it's supposed to. One day this Bonnie comic crap will be canon. It will legitimately make an appearance one day in the future. Doesn't matter how long it is, it will, as long as this stuff keeps going and I don't get hit by a bus in a few days and I die, and then no one will ever know the fantastic story I came up with for all this complicated crap. But yeah, that's basically it. However, there's one I do want to give a slight background to this Bonnie comic stuff. Alright, let's go. Alright, so basically, boom, you got Bonnie. He basically, this sort of stuff would take place after the original ending of the first universe, because the second universe, well, let's just say the ending of that one sort of leads to another universe, and that one's sort of being gotten away, sort of like it was completely changed, and yada yada yada, a lot of poopy stuff. But either way, but then the first universe actually has an ending that actually, can continue on the story. And from then on, the characters in that world went on more and more adventures just off, I was almost at the camera, but it's more off comic book. So, yeah, and however, in all these crazy adventures and going to even some other universes, we have Bonnie, basically being Sonic but faster, and actually partially living up to that, faster than the speed of light or whatever that weird thing is about Sonic. Either way, yeah, that's not it. Of course, he has that funny, stupid super form like Sonic does. Yeah, let's just say it when I thought of the ideas for his, like, superpowers back in 2nd grade, I just went like, Sonic, Bonnie, put them together, big brain. But then, like, yeah, that became more developed. And, there's a few differences. So the difference number one, it will at least come up at some point. His right hand. There's something special about it. You see, when one of those extra universe thingies I was talking about, his arm went, how do I say it? Oh, I know. It got blasted by the god of another comic book universe, Cousin Zackwart. But we won't talk about that because that was weird. Cousin Zackwart, that was very weird. But either way, then his right hand absorbed this god energy, and then his right hand became very, very, very powerful. Keep in mind that these like main character developing concepts, at least this one, is from when I was in 3rd grade. That was before the original Happiest Day. The story I had then was already pretty cheesy and kind of garbage. So just take that, but take the story of like a 5th grader and then take it back 2 years in age, and then you got what the freaking hand thing was. Luckily, later on, this next one came up a bit more sense. So, of course, the natural stage of animatronics, slowly getting old and just like withering away. Same thing happened to Bonnie, and yeah, however, and he became Withered Bonnie, of course. However, to get his left arm back, he made some sort of weird robotic one, and however, he was too lazy to try to get a new normal one, so he just like sort of made a mode on his new one that makes it function like his old normal arm, his old normal left arm, and use holographic crap to make it look like his old left arm. Wowie zowie, that's pretty lazy writing. However, at this point, I should probably mention that, as being a very young child, and I originally made the story more like when Panda 09 did, basically the animatronics are like citizens. No pizzerias, just some big old robots roaming around the street. That sounds about fine. Pretty fine, boy. However, Bonnie has two sidekicks. Golden Freddy and Nightmare Freddy. Golden Freddy, magical power boy with magical teleportation and like psychic crap, and go yeet people across to a wall. And then Nightmare Freddy he has very long and sharp claws, and he can do the same ball thing, spin ball jump thing that Sonic and Bonnie do, but this time it's very spiky. Ooh, these are such cool powers. Very cool, and not. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, actually, those two are actually could actually be way more possible for the actual characters in the series. Well, at least by how some people like imagine them, it's highly possible. Either way, now on to like some of the other like. A lot of the civilians don't really have much importance, but like the civilian animatronics, so that's probably fine. However, yeah, there's much more I'll probably explain later. However, the biggest problem with this idea is that I say the main villain, but I mean the main villain, the right hand woman, not man, woman. I gotta say it like that, of course. So yeah, however, the only problem is that the main villain is Reaper Puppet from Final Nights 3. There's no model for that. And the right-hand woman is Reaper Chica from Final Nights 3. And there's no model for that. So I don't really know what I'm going to do until I can find an alternative for them. Well, at least like an alternative for their models. Like, I'll take anything. I'll take a freaking effect or a prop. At least then they're physically there. Like, come on. Like, why? There used to be those too, is the worst part. But now all the ones I find, I can't find the, like, materials for them. But either way, expect to see some old classic, at least old classic for Panda 09 and me, and I guess Nullface too, because Nullface has his own Foxy comics. Well, not Foxy, but Foxy. You peoples know what I mean. But either way, it's kind of gonna feel, it feels weird saying like these like old things that I used to do and like actual like on like my YouTube channel, and I'm soon gonna be uploading it on another channel. But yeah, that's like my channel update for now and a summary of like what I'll probably do on my other channel. But now it's even more topics. For some of the really important videos for some of the really important old videos, you might see in the picture that we got here, there's bad frames written somewhere. Now then, yeah, the problem is that honestly the bad frame rate in my old videos wouldn't be so horrible, and I guess the horrible like everything else. But the biggest problem about it is that stuff is canon. To understand the story, you have to watch very, very deep fried videos. Who wants to watch deep fried videos? Like, that's awful. So for a lot of the really important canon videos, I'm probably going to recreate not things like Happiest War, that will take way too long, but like some more like actually important canon episodes. I'll probably like recreate if I can, and then just like well, just like yeah, re-upload them because that'll like help out like people who don't want to go watch those deep fried videos, at least understand the story more. And now season 5, when I already kind of said that'll be sometime later when I figure out how to actually edit videos, because the problem because like I want to have actual editing for that, because like a lot of the cool things I want to do will probably require actual editing. However, that's all for now. That's my channel update to time for now. See you peoples. See you error peoples later. Bye-bye.